back to another edition of Neon Trash. We are doing Black History Month here on the old channel. Tonight is Matt Hayes' pick. What have you got in store for our viewers tonight, Matt?
Well, tonight I have a movie based on real events and based on some sports history. And if you know me, I love the Cleveland Browns, I love sports, and love my history, and I'm steel trap mind about those things. So I got and brought in The Express, the Ernie Davis story.
Choice for Black History Month,
Definitely.
And being the fact that we're all from the local area here, we've got a lot of Cleveland pride, like the Browns. So without further ado, guys, we're going to be checking out the flick. Peep that trailer. We'll be right back, guys.
Peep the shit!
You're fast, but he'll make you faster. You run hard, he'll show you how to run harder. You're good, but he'll make you better.
Discover the incredible story of a coach.
We shouldn't play him.
I'm playing. You're damn right you are.
And the player who would become the first African-American to win the Heisman Trophy.
Don't you let anyone steal history away from you.
The Express.
All right, guys, we just got done watching the movie The Express, starring Dennis Quaid and Rob Brown. It is based on the life of Ernie Davis, and I gotta say, this was an engaging and emotional movie. Right away, I was captivated by the cinematography in this film. Everything about this movie nails it in terms of the overall look. The clothing is pitch perfect for the characters. The music, of course, is spot on, and the cinematography is kinetic in such a way to where you've got all these different mediums going on here by the cameraman to really sell each year that you go by in this film. And that was my big takeaway from this movie here, is it really entrenches you in that era and doesn't let up. You feel like you're with these characters, you're going through all of their trials and tribulations, and not once do you ever feel taken out of the film.
Yeah, this was, I mean, of course, I know who Ernie Davis is, and, every time I go to a game, I see his name up in the Ring of Honor with his number, and it's, I mean, I knew his story, but that didn't make it, the end of it, any less, emotional, any less powerful. Like, it really did a fantastic job of setting it up, because it's like, slightly like Titanic, like, you know what's gonna happen, but that doesn't make it any less powerful when it finally does happen, and I thought it was handled very, very well, and yeah, I mean, like Tom said, like some of the narrative was a little ham-fisted. I thought, yeah, maybe some of, the actual writing the script, was a little forced here and there for sure.
It's Hollywood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's totally Hollywood, and you're gonna get that with Hollywood, so I'm okay with that. And I mean, this is perfect for Black History Month. Absolutely awesome, Maddie. This is your choice tonight, man. Bring us home here.
Yep. I wanted to be a little impactful with this pick,
Mission accomplished.
but also, a little bit of me with it. So that's definitely, American football and
Cleveland
Browns football, and just all about the, sports in general, and then with the whole mixing in with like the racial, civil rights, and segregation issues that had happened in the past, and then him being the actual first ever Heisman, African-American Heisman Trophy winner. And as these guys have pointed out, it was great with the cinematography, the music, and what made it even greater, as I was saying to these guys as we were watching, was the shots that they shot in Syracuse were actually in Syracuse on campus, and they actually had people, like the students, wearing the actual 1950s, outfits.
Sports movies aren't necessarily my go-to, but a good movie is a good movie. I feel like that goes without saying. So I was thinking about my star count with this, and at the same time, I'm also thinking about Black History Month and how important this story is, to that overall and overreaching arc of these videos that we're doing. This is really good. I gotta say, like, out of all the sports movies I've seen, like, not only is it telling an important story for a significant African American sports figure, but it's telling it very well. Not one part of this movie felt, like it let me down in terms of an overall cinematic experience. So I gotta say, I'm going for an 8.5.
For a movie that runs over 2 hours, this is like 2 hours 10 minutes, I believe, is the total runtime here. I didn't feel like I was engrossed by the whole thing, and that's something, because I've seen plenty of movies that are 2/3 of the runtime. Then I'm like, oh my god, are we done yet? Like, okay, I get it, whatever. This, like, it was engrossing from start to finish, and for it to run that long and not feel that long, that's something. We've already talked at length about, the cinematography and the setting and everything. Like, everything was just spot on with this flick. There's really not much I can ding it for, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.
Oh. Long story short, it's a great flick. Definitely worth watching. Definitely good for family too if you want to watch it. Like, get the kids, friends.
Yeah, this is a good history film that you can actually show the kids, and I mean, there's a little bit of language in it, but I mean, you can't erase that kind of history. You have to know.
Yeah. Gotta know how it was.
And it'd be good for classes too.
It would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the music, this kind of like the timeline, the era, everything was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I'm gonna give this a 9.5 stars.
Damn, okay.
So if you ever see this on the shelf at a movie, like at a store, I said movie store, but like at a store.
If you're at Blockbuster
At
and
the
you
old
see this,
rentals.
the old Hollywood Video.
Or maybe on Netflix or any type of,
Yeah, you're serving the Netflix, it
Yeah.
pops up, and you're feeling something different.
just pop it on.
Or maybe you like
great.
sports movies and you haven't caught this one, catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a Browns fan. Definitely.
If you're a Browns fan, this is a must-watch. You have to watch this. If you're a Browns fan, you are charged to watch this movie if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, watch it again.
Exactly.
Deuces.